All right, welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're jumping right into something we all love, cookies. But we're asking a pretty wild question. Can we use science to make them healthier without messing with the taste? I mean, really think about it. What if you could have that perfect, delicious cookie, but it was actually better for you? It sounds kind of like science fiction, right? But for food scientists, this is the holy grail. It's a huge challenge. And a really exciting one.
And here's the twist. The secret isn't about taking the fat out. Nope. It's about totally reinventing it. We're talking about scientists going in and changing the very structure of fat on a microscopic level. That is what this is all about. Okay, so before we get to the cool new solution, we've got to understand the problem we're trying to solve. And when it comes to baking, that problem, well, it's butter.
I mean, let's be real. Butter is what makes things taste amazing, right? It gives you that perfect texture. But, and it's a big but, it's also packed with saturated fat. We're talking the stuff linked to heart disease, high cholesterol, you name it. So for the food industry, this is a massive headache. How do you cut the bad stuff without ruining the cookie?
And that's where things get really interesting. Because to solve that exact problem, scientists came up with something super clever. A substitute that might just give us the best of both worlds.
It's called an oleogel. And the easiest way to think about it is like a smart sponge. Seriously, it takes healthy liquid oils like rice bran oil and uses just a little bit of natural wax to build this tiny three-dimensional cage around them. That cage traps the liquid oil, turning it into a semi-solid fat that acts just like butter. But it's made from way healthier stuff. So, let's break that down. Compared to butter, which is full of saturated fat and comes from animals, this oleogel is a massive improvement. It's got way less saturated fat, zero trans fats, and it's totally plant-based. But here's the real kicker, especially for food companies. You can basically custom design these oleogels to create whatever texture you want. That's a level of control you just don't get with butter. All right, so this smart sponge sounds awesome on paper, right? But the real question is, does it hold up in the kitchen? Can it actually make a good cookie? Well, a 2024 study decided to find out, putting this oleogel to the ultimate test in a batch of whole wheat cookies.
The way they set it up was really smart. They made 5 different batches of dough. You had the control group, called OG0, which was just a normal cookie with 100% butter. Then, in each new batch, they started swapping out the butter for this oleogel, 25%, 50%, 75%, all the way up to OG100, a cookie made with absolutely no butter at all, just the oleogel.
And this was a proper scientific test. Step 1, make the doughs. Step 2, analyze the heck out of the raw dough. Step 3, bake them. And finally, step 4, run a whole bunch of tests on the finished cookies to see exactly what happened.
So, what did they find? This is where it gets really, really cool. The oleogel didn't just make the cookies healthier on paper. It started changing the dough itself, physically, before they even hit the oven. The first big surprise? It was the texture of the dough. Right away, the researchers saw that swapping out butter for this oleogel was making a massive difference in how the dough felt and handled. Just look at these numbers on firmness. The regular all-butter dough, super firm. But the more oleogel they added, the softer and less sticky the dough got. Now you might be thinking, so what? It's just dough. But think about it on a huge industrial scale. For a factory using machines to pump out thousands of cookies, a softer, less sticky dough is a huge deal. It's way easier to work with.
Okay, but why? What was happening on the inside of the dough to cause this change? To figure that out, they had to go microscopic. What you're seeing here is the protein network, the gluten, inside the dough. In the all-butter dough, it's really dense and tight. In the 100% oleogel dough, it's kind of falling apart, it's all scattered. But look at that middle one, the 50-50 mix. It's perfect. It's balanced, it's even, it's stable. It's the Goldilocks zone.
And the researchers themselves pointed this out. That 50% replacement level was the structural sweet spot. It created a dough that held together beautifully, but was still soft and easy to handle. It was, basically, the best of both worlds.
But hey, great dough is one thing. What really matters is the final product, right? So, how did all this science affect the actual cookie once it came out of the oven? One of the first things they looked at was the spread ratio, which is just a fancy way of saying how much the cookies spread out while they baked. And the result was super clear. The more oleogel they added, the wider and thinner the cookies got. And for a lot of cookies, that's a good thing. That's the texture you want.
And get this, there was another cool visual change. The oleogel cookies they got prettier, a richer, more golden brown. It turns out the oleogel actually sped up something called the Maillard reaction. That's the amazing chemical process that gives baked goods that perfect color and toasty flavor. So not only was the fat swap healthier, it actually made the cookies look even better.
Okay, let's recap for a second. We've got a dough that's easier to handle. We've got a cookie with a better spread and a more beautiful color. Everything's looking great, but none of it matters if it fails the one test that's more important than anything else. You know what I'm talking about. Did it actually taste good? After all the science, could it pass the ultimate test? A real person's taste buds?
So they brought in a panel of people to taste test everything. And the results? They were amazing. Now, technically, the all-butter cookie scored just a tiny bit higher. But, and this is the crucial part, the difference wasn't big enough to be statistically significant. What that really means is people liked the healthier cookies pretty much just as much as the original. They couldn't really tell the difference in a meaningful way.
And this quote from the study really nails it. They proved that these oleogels are a totally viable replacement for butter. You can make a much healthier product without sacrificing the quality that people expect. It really is a win-win. So this leaves us with a really exciting thought. If we can reinvent something as classic as a cookie, what's next? Think about pastries or cakes or even ice cream. It kind of shows that the future of our favorite foods isn't about giving things up. It's about innovating to make them better, healthier, and just as delicious as we remember.